Hancock is 86 years old and has suffered a stroke. Daughter Jan and son-in-law Mike didn't know he'd been receiving calls from companies offering to look after his satellite equipment. But when he received a demand for overdue subscriptions, Jan and Mike became concerned.
I said, "What's wrong?" She said, "Well, some company claims that my father is in debt to them and they want money off him, otherwise they're going to break with their credit scheme." So I looked at what it was. It said that he owed them money. They couldn't withdraw the money out of his account. It will be £27.50 as administration charges at the moment, plus the £19.99 he owed. He had to pay it immediately. Well, I looked at it and I thought, this is a bit odd. Why does he want a warranty? When his satellite equipment is paid up, we've had a local firm come and do it. So obviously we're paying a local firm to do it, so this is all new to us.
It was all new to Bryn as well. He didn't realise he'd been entering into new contracts with different companies to cover the same equipment.
What a prat.
I didn't have a clue anything about it. I showed Mike on it anyway about it, and he followed up on it.
His name's Bryn.
That's how we found out.
Mike looked at Bryn's bank statements. Over 3 years, 7 different companies had quite legally been taking payments.
I was horrified then because there was all sorts of firms withdrawing money out of his account. And these firms, he didn't know who they were. So Jan went to the bank, told the bank that all these direct debits stopped. And in future, no direct debit is to be set up unless we come in personally and sign for it.
But it wasn't that simple. Some of the payments were being made not by direct debit, but by something called continuing authority from Bryn's debit card. For the bank customer, it's hard to stop them, even if you want to. One person who knows about this is Lee Phillips of the Consumer Financial Education Body.
A direct debit is an agreement between you and the retailer for them to take a regular amount of money from your bank account, and there's an agreement with the bank that if anything goes wrong, you have a guaranteed payment back from the mistake. With a continuous payment authority, again you have the agreement with the retailer, but it's only the retailer that can cancel that agreement. If you've got a continuous payment authority on your card, what you need to do is contact the retailer and ask them to stop it, because they're the only ones who can do that. Now, what you want to do is make sure you've got evidence that you've asked them to do that, because if for some reason they don't, you need to be able to prove to your bank or your credit card company that you've asked them to do that. And then, if you can give them the evidence, then maybe they can then stop it.
Sky says some satellite warranty companies have caused confusion. It has only one approved warranty company, Domestic and General. Sky has taken legal action against some independent firms for falsely claiming connections with Sky. Trading Standards have brought actions against other companies for making similar false claims.
What would you like us to do now, Bryn, to help you?
Give me the money. I'm going to spend it. I'm going to put it on premium bonds.
Good news. A reputable company,
shit.
Satin Shaw, which always used direct debits which could be cancelled at any time, has, as a gesture of goodwill, offered to refund Bryn's subscription and give him free satellite cover for life. Bryn's escaped relatively unscathed here, but anyone with a phone and a bank account should be very careful of cold callers.
If you want to set up a payment on your card, then make sure you've read the terms and conditions, make sure you know who the retailer is, and make sure you've had a chance to read what it is they're offering you. So if they haven't given you it in writing, ask for it, read it before you go any further.
So she just read that on there?
Oh yeah, old Dick and one's been on the phone there, aren't they?
We reported how